My name is Itaoui. I'm the owner of Sanity Entertainment. I started at Sanity in 2001 as an area manager. I'd only had one other job at the time. It was at McDonald's for 13 years. I progressed through the ranks at Sanity. I was area manager, then state manager, then I was national manager, general manager, CEO. So I had progressed through the ranks. That was a very quick progression. It took about 3 years to become general manager. And then I was CEO for about 3 years, and at the time we had the license for Virgin, and we had operated the Virgin megastores in Australia and also had H&V. Being obviously CEO and being on the board, and I can see the direction of the board didn't see the future in entertainment, and I disagreed with the board at the time. So I actually offered to buy the business. That was just over 5 years ago. I'm really passionate about retail because it's so fast-paced, it's so dynamic. I'm very results-driven. I'm very competitive. And retail, I find you can make a change now and see the results, good or bad, straight away. And I love that. I love the fast-paced nature of retail. I love working with people, and in retail, especially the amount of stores we have, there's so many people involved. We actually employ over 1,000 people. And so for me, to be able to work with that many people in that fast-paced environment is what excites me most. Without learning and without improving on yourself, you're never going to succeed. So you have to have a commitment to learn. Whether that's on the job training, it depends on the organisations. Some people learn best, and I'm one of those people, that learn best doing. But I constantly challenge myself to learn, to find different ways to do things, to find whether my own research or reading books. So for me, it was a constant challenge of I want to know more than the person next to me. So for me, having the right attitude is imperative. The rest, you can teach people. If they've got the right attitude, you can teach them the skills. But if people don't want to do well, or if they don't want to achieve, then that's when it becomes really difficult. I think the best way to display a positive attitude is doing your research. So knowing where you're going and the environment you're going in. So when people come in and they know about your business, or they know the intricate detail about the role they're applying for, that shows you that they care. The way they dress and present themselves, it doesn't mean wearing expensive clothes, but just the way that they've presented, the way that they've groomed themselves, tells you a lot about that individual. The advice I'd give people is that I think people limit themselves on what they can do. So it's not about whether to go into retail or whether to go into hospitality or to go into a professional service, but I think people are their own worst enemies. They think, oh no, I can't do that, or that's impossible. And so I think people limit themselves on what they can do. So my advice is to find something that you're passionate about and put the effort in. I genuinely believe, and I think I'm a perfect example of that if you put the effort in, if you work hard at something, you can achieve way more than you ever imagined.